So if you ask me, during my marketing stint then, I found that to be the most value-adding experience that I went through. The whole model of doing those in-depth interviews with consumers, recording it, and going back and analyzing the same, doing the exercise of identifying the business challenge, then the brand personality exercise, which I think Center of Gravity had pretty much perfected this way back then.
Okay.
But that really gave us a lot of strategy, and that time I was a GBM, and that time itself I saw that it is something that was very good. And even in my sales stint, I went back to sales after that. I tried to use some of those same kind of learnings, which is get an in-depth understanding of consumers. And in fact, my team members, I would tell them, instead of numbers, instead of meeting 300 consumers with a questionnaire, quanti questionnaire, I would like you to meet maybe 30 consumers, but go in depth and understand where the consumer is coming from. So that's something which I personally have learned, and that's what we advise now. I advise even all the trainees working with us, summer trainees who come for 2 months, I tell them it's not about a quantitative survey, it's about really understanding the consumer in depth. And I think that's probably the biggest contribution that COG has given me personally in terms of how to go about the whole exercise. What I really like about any workshop that we do with COG is all those perspectives that you bring from outside, other industries, the reading that you guys do. So for example, this whole the whole capital, social capital, economic capital, cultural capital, that whole framework that you guys had used in the other segmentation study, those are the kind of inputs that are extremely valuable, because we don't normally get exposed to any of that. Okay. Even some of the industry examples that you bring in, or I think what has worked very well is these workshops that we keep doing. But I think this model where we are meeting internally many times and having those workshops where we are all brainstorming, I think that's a good model, and I think we should continue doing that and getting the stakeholders involved. And that's what we've done very right this year. Okay, I think very, very responsive, they know their stuff. The COG team knows its stuff. They know about how to interact with consumers. So I think in terms of getting those insights from the market, extremely good. What I see is value adding is the effort that's put in, as I told you, getting those outside perspectives, the reading that you guys definitely need to do to bring those perspectives. I think for me that's really value adding. Extremely responsive, I found, because whenever we've had a doubt, we've just called and then COG has immediately responded. Very, very open to suggestions, very tactful in handling so many different layers and